Welcome back to my YouTube channel. We've got this week's video. Mostly the same as last week. All of Princess Taiping's events are still ongoing. We do have a new VIP event, a new mount, and 2 VIP suits. So let's go ahead and start covering all of those. We'll start with the VIP dresses. We have Desert Sonata. She is the first of 2 $50 VIP suits. She is super pretty and kind of making me regret topping up last week. Probably should have got this suit, but I did just buy a desert suit and I really don't need any more. But this is our only camel in game. There's a separate piece. Oh, the veil is a separate piece. That's really pretty. So that means this dress is on its own. It's very sexy, very pretty. Let's go ahead and pull up the name of the second VIP dress, and it is Wind Chaser. Wind Chaser. So let's go ahead and find that one over in the collection. Okay, this is the second suit that's going to come out. Oh, that is a really big staff. Interesting green wig. That crown is very pretty. Yeah, that's a really pretty crown. Oh, I like both suits this week. They're both really pretty. Wind Chaser's tags are Magic at 12K, Womanly at 6K, Lolita at 4K, and then Decent, Romantic, and Elegant at 2K. And then Desert Sonata is Dance at 12K. Did we have a dance tag before? Oh dear. Ardor at 6K, Ethnic at 4K, and then Wild, Romantic, and Sexy at 2K. Let's go ahead and look into that dance tag. I don't recall us having that before, but it's possible this was another rename. Sort Dance. Oh, okay. So Fragrant Glamour is also in dance tag, but it's much lower. Okay, so there's only 2 suits in that entire tag. Fragrant Glamour is not VIP. That is a Flash Pool suit that we just had though. So this is the first VIP suit we've had with that tag. The bald bug. So this is the only other suit we have with the dance tag, and as you can see, it's only 4K dance, which makes Desert Sonata the strongest suit in that category at the moment. That's another point in her favor for purchasing her. Again, she is $50 and she's only available for 3 days, so if you are going to get her, then you need to get her fast. Let's go into the next VIP event. So we have YingYing. This is a mount. The skill is consume 20 energy to obtain basic speed times 40%, up to 33, and a shield lasting 4 seconds. Okay, so it's just got a speed boost. That's the only skill that the birds have. Okay, so that's the only skill that the birds have. They are $30, so you get the mount, 10 spirit fruits, and an equivalent amount of gold. I don't know, we have better mounts, but mounts do come back in the Hamster Treasury event, but they come back at $60 instead of $30, so keep that in mind when you go in for that. And to click on this, let's see, we have Exquisite Artwork. That is the third VIP event. We've had this one before. This is the Jade Recast event. It is fully VIP. The consensus seems to be that this is just fully a scam and not something to purchase. I went over it the last time that this event came out. But you basically have to have VIP pulls, and each one of you're not guaranteed the skills that you ask for. So even if I put in this jade and I say I want that jade and I want it to have that skill first and this skill second, it costs 30 of these guys to recast that jade. If you're trying to recast dragon jades, it costs even more, and $5 to recast that one time, and there is no guarantee that you are going to get these 2 jades, and that's just for a jade at this level. Trying to get the dragon jades recast is even more money, and these progress bar items really aren't worth it. This is sort of an endgame whale event, and you do get more of these refined crystals that allow you to recast them, but you don't get nearly enough to make it worth recasting for. So this is one of those whale events that's for somebody who's really putting in the money to play the game and to get everything that they want and to really customize those jades, but it's just not worth it. You can customize jades for free. You don't have to do that. Servant borrowing. I do want to make a note that servant borrowing does lock your servant in there, so he is fully locked in. When I put Levi in there, I did not realize that he was locked in there, and so I had to come unlock him when I went to go use that servant. So keep that in mind. That does happen. People do forget their servants in there. And then this also gives you back your Taiping copies. So it costs 1 copy of Taiping to borrow that servant at that level, and at the end of the borrowed time I will get my copy of Taiping back. So you will get those copies of Taiping back at the end of that. Soldier Mill as well, I have figured out since I did it last week. It is best to just copy the lead servant, and then you can complete these tasks. If you are farming Taiping, it is definitely worth it to get the free Taiping pulls from each of these categories. So for sure, just work your way through it, do your best. Copy the top ranker, so when you go into challenge, you can see who has the number 1, copy their team. And good luck with that. Let's go into Flower Dew. This time I calculated the cost of this event, and my calculations have come out to be about 4,212. She is a rare suit, which is a little pricier for a rare suit, but she is also much prettier than our average rare suit, so I don't have any complaints. She's really, really pretty. I like her a lot. Only 6 pieces. Just the details on the dress. Oh, the lotus in her hand. I just really like it. This is just the kind of suit that I go for. This is her background piece? Yeah, her background piece, not as nice, but that dress is really something. So that's her cost. There's nothing special in her shop this time. No background, no makeup, just her. And rares are skippable if you are skipping suits. The rare is the one to skip. This type of event comes around every now and then. Do make sure that you are set to 3 times speed. This button resets your progress if you ever get stuck somewhere. You can hit pattern if you are someone who likes patterns or who is colorblind. These colors are all different enough, I think, but there are a few times where the colors definitely are not different enough for people to tell them apart. So there is the pattern setting. There are 3 power-ups down here, which we can go over as well. It's just a color sorting puzzle. By the way, if you love these kind of puzzles and you want to play them, you can download whole apps that are like this. They're usually riddled with ads, but they are available. It's called the water sorting puzzle, so you can definitely find that on the App Store. Tips: consume 1 dew to transfer. Now this transfers automatically, but it doesn't. It's like doing a step for you. But it's totally random which one is going to get transferred, and it might not actually be helpful. Like, that might not be the one you needed to have transferred. But it'll do it. It'll transfer one. This one is refresh. It will, same thing, similar thing, I should say. That one will sort all of the, it won't sort them, but it will randomly move one of the colors around. Here, I'll show you. Refresh. Purchase. Please select a bottle. That one. Okay, so see, it moved the 2 green ones to the top for me, but there's no guarantee that it's gonna like move them in a way that actually helps you. Sometimes if you have 4 different colors in the bottle, it just makes it worse. So that's what that one is, and then the last one is just another bottle. That one is the most expensive at 80. This one is 40, and that one is 20. Okay, The new bottle is the most expensive, but it's also the most useful, so that's how that shakes out. The gold cost is pretty similar to 1-to-1 for this event. It's a little bit strange because you buy 1 energy, but 1 energy gives you 2. Like for the gold cost, it's weird. This type of event always confuses me when I go to calculate it, but it should be around 4K for this suit, which isn't too bad in my opinion, especially if you're somebody who only buys certain pieces out of suits, or who's not like out to collect every single outfit. Just buying the dress alone, like, it's pretty good. It's pretty cheap if you just want little pieces of it. Let's go ahead and double check that there isn't anything else in announcements. Blessed Pool is coming back again, and we also have Cubicle this week, and that's all we've got this week. Since we're mostly just still running Taiping events, there's not really much to talk about. So I will catch you all in the next one. Bye bye.